Out walking in rural Northam Thailand. It's 2 o'clock or something in the afternoon. It's very, very hot. I'm still enjoying myself. Get a few ups and downs, of course, when you're travelling by yourself. You know, you meet people, they move on, and when you finish up, then sometimes you get a bit bored or a bit lonely or a bit homesick or whatever, or those sort of things. But, you know, I'm a big boy and I don't cry as much as I used to. Anyway, yeah, I just noticed that everybody's got all the gardens here. They're all growing their own marijuana now. This garden here, just go up a bit of a close up. There's a crop right there. Another crop over there. On the subject of marijuana, I think Thailand has proved that legalising marijuana is actually a good thing. You know, I know in New Zealand there was a big debate and it nearly crossed the line the last time, but just having all these legal marijuana dispensaries that just have a big selection of all the different flavours and strengths you like, with the different effects of whatever you particularly want. You don't have to go, and you go into a nice clean environment and they weigh it in front of you and you pay what you pay, and you get discounts on them if you buy more and all the good stuff, just like, you know, you would with any shop. What it does is it takes the power away from the rock apes that are making all the money out of it. They're giving it to the kids to go and sell to other kids so that they can get the fucking patch and think they're the man, you know. So yeah, I think it'd be a good thing for New Zealand. Obviously the shops still have to buy it from somewhere, so the growers would have an opportunity to produce a good product and sell it for a good price and not be stood over for it and all that other stuff, you know. So yeah, they've been doing it for a year now in Thailand. It's been legal, and you know, I saw one fight in one of the bar areas a couple of weeks ago. It was like 3 in the morning or something, and some drunk asshole, not even a Thai, a foreigner, was getting his ass handed to him because he made the mistake of putting his hands on one of the locals, and they just basically battered him and left him in a pile on the street. 5 minutes later, the cops and ambulance turned up and carried his sorry ass away. Well, if that was what happened when these rock apes did the same shit in New Zealand, it wouldn't happen. Punishments are harsh here. You don't have to lock your car. You don't have to lock your door. You can walk around the streets any time of night. Back streets, dingy streets, red light streets. Nobody bothers you. Nobody tries to pick your pocket. Nobody tries to stand over you. Nobody's looking to steal your bag. People just want to be friendly and helpful. And, you know, the medical care is good here. All right, it's expensive if you don't have insurance, but, you know, you get insurance. So those are all the contributing factors to me wanting to live here. Even in traffic, everybody's polite. You know, you just drive into whatever gap you can. Nobody loses their mind if you cut in front of them, like they do in New Zealand and Britain and other European countries and America. Unfortunately, the Western world it's just made everybody so aggressive and uncaring and selfish, and you know, it's like a sickness. It's difficult to describe until you see the other side of the fence, which is what I'm seeing here now that I'm in Thailand. They call Thailand the land of smiles, and it absolutely is that. I'm going to ship my bike here. I made my mind up about that. This is perfect road conditions for my bike. It's not too big. Well, it's a big bike, yeah, but it's not like a heavy bagger. It's nimble in the traffic. It's got plenty of grunt, and it soak up because all the roads are concrete. So they're all done in, you can see, it's done in panels. So they're a bit, you know, if you're on a hard sprung something, you would feel it, but something like my bike, it's got electronic suspension, it's just adjusting a million times a second or something stupid. You never feel the bumps. So it would be perfect. So I'm definitely going to do that. I've got to get back to New Zealand and sell my truck and tools, lawnmowers, weed eaters, guns, fucking all that shit. And kids have left home now, as you know. Logan's in the army, he's doing well, he's settled, he's got his own place, got a girlfriend, everything's going well for him. My daughter, bless her, she's the same. She's moved to Australia with her boyfriend. She's loving her job. She's on the Gold Coast working in the gym. Her boyfriend's a real nice guy. I'm super proud of them both. But they don't need dad anymore. In fact, I spoke to my daughter the other day and I said, "You're right for money, etc., etc." Absolutely fine, don't need any money, dad. Perfect, everything's going well. Well, that's what you want to hear as a parent, you know. So I'm very happy with that, very happy with the way they turned out. I'm the only one that turned out bad. I'm the only one that's homeless. Well, not really. So I'm going to make this my home, but in the meantime, technically, I'm homeless. Yeah, I've got some good friends that I know will put me up in a heartbeat if I needed it. I'm not sure what I'm going to need when I get back as far as accommodation goes, but whether I'm going to buy a little cheap house bus just as a mobile bed while I sort my shit out, or whether I stay with one of my friends and pay rent and, you know, do whatever I need to do to help contribute to their living situation until it's time to pack up and go. Anyway, I don't know if you, I wish you could tell how, I wish you could feel how hot it is. I've lost a lot of weight. I haven't been doing any kind of exercise apart from the walking. So my upper body, my arms, chest are just basically withered away. My legs have got a little bit stockier because of all the walking I've been doing. I'm walking like, you know, I would say I probably have to be walking 10 or 15, 20 Ks a day in this heat. So it knocks it off you. I'm not guzzling as many beers as I was a couple of weeks ago when the Thai New Year was happening and the water festival was on. Hello, my friend, how are you? Everybody is so friendly. It is, you know, they don't know me from a bar of soap. A lot of places you go in the world, you're walking down a back street like this, they'd want to know what the fuck you were doing there. Hey, what are you up to, mate? Where are you going, mate? Not here, everybody's afternoon, hello, they don't give a fuck. So that's the environment I want to live in. I don't want to live in an angry environment or a hostile environment, or an environment where you're constantly guarding your stuff because some fucking muppet thinks they're entitled to help themselves. You're not afraid to leave your house, that somebody's not jumping through the window so they can feed their drug habit. There's penalties for that sort of stuff here, so, and they're harsh, so it doesn't happen. It's that simple. So in New Zealand, if we were to adopt a couple of simple policies like legalising marijuana, take the power away from the rock apes that sell it, and dish out some harsh punishment to those that think they can just roam around, steal cars and climb in windows and mug people and rape people and stand over people. They need like a 5-year jail sentence in a shitty jail with fish heads for breakfast, lunch and tea like they get here, and 20 to a cell and a bucket for a fucking toilet, no TV, locked up for, you know, fucking 23 hours a day, or out breaking rocks in the sun. That's what they need to feel. No visitors, no air-conditioned cell, no TV. Punishment means punishment. And it wouldn't take long before they stopped doing it. That's just my opinion. Anyway, enough grizzling from me, enough politics from me. Sweat's pouring off me, it's running down my back, it's dripping off me balls. Right, life's good. Over and out.